When it comes to story games, nothing gets me going like The Last of Us Part 2. Winning over 300 awards and 200 Game of the Year accolades, it's clearly loved by so many people due to the complex characters, stunning scenery, and the emotions it leaves the player with. But let's get into the reasons why I personally love it. Characters. In Part 2, you play as two characters, Ellie and Abby. Ellie is a resilient and smart survivor who has matured through the years because of the brutal environment, whereas Abby is a hardened and stoic woman due to the people she grew up around. Both characters I love and connect to very much, but if I had to pick one, it would be Ellie. She is by far my favourite character in story game history due to her lore, character development, and personal relatability I have with her story. After seeing Joel be killed by Abby, Ellie goes out to find Abby and make her pay for what she did. During this, we see Ellie slowly lose herself while she finds and kills Abby's friends, showing the player that even though she shows no remorse, the emotions are still there. When she finds Abby, Ellie fights her even though they are both heavily wounded. Ellie gets the upper hand, almost drowning Abby, but she gets a flashback of Joel, indicating to the audience that this is what Joel wouldn't have wanted. Ellie then lets go of Abby and watches her escape in the boat. Ellie sits there in the ocean, realising that not only has she lost Joel, but everyone else around her. Overall, Ellie's story is one of a kind, and I love the adventure and dedication she has to find Abby. Graphics. When traversing through the abandoned cities, forests, or running from infected, the visuals are sure to make you stop in your tracks and take it all in for a brief moment. I remember in my first playthrough of the game, I was mesmerised by the amount of vast colour schemes and detail that was around every corner. There's one area of the game which I really like, and it's right at the start too, where you're playing as Joel and he's going back to camp. During this, the sun is setting and you go through fields and small hill areas, but the environment around you looks sharp and beautiful. You can almost feel the sun on your face. Mixed with the tranquil music and birds chirping, I would have to say the graphics are a 10 out of 10 with this game. Impact. Personally, when I was playing Part 2, some of the scenes left a really big impact on me due to how either a character didn't know what was going to happen, but the player did, or a character did something that changed your perception about them. For example, although I hated Abby, I loved how as the player we see her reaction to her father's death. Further showing the audience that despite what she did to Joel, she is still a human and has emotions. I like this moment because for me personally, it made me look at Abby in a different way, almost putting me in her shoes. She had every reason to go after Joel, but the player doesn't see that due to the connection we had with Joel in the first game. Overall, The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that I will always remember due to how beautiful it is, how engaging it is, and how well both sides of the story are told.